Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of this Freebooters Crew Shuffle Draft Major League Legends Shuffle Draft franchise rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 1 here. We are entering the semifinals of the playoffs here in today's episode, taking on the Sandcats, who pretty much had our number in the regular season. For reference, we swept the Sawteeth out in the first round, and the Sandcats 1-4 over the Moonstars, knocking off the top seed in our conference. So that means we will have home field advantage for this series, and also moving forward, as on the other side, the Heaters swept the 2-seeded Platypi, and the Crocodons, who entered the playoffs with a losing record as the best of the worst, upset the number 1 team in the entire league this year, the 41-win Jacks, and beat them in 4 games. So we are clinched for the home field advantage if we make it to the finals, no matter what happens at this point. But first things first, we have to get by the Sandcats, who had our number all year. I don't think we won a single game against them all season. Sandcats versus Freebooters here. Tom Seaver, the ace on the mound for the Sandcats, 1-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1.17 whip. And on the mound for us is our ace, Randy Johnson. Tense, no record, of 11.57 ERA and a 3 whip. Lineup we're using for today's game, leading off at shortstop is Rodney Park, locked in, followed by locked-in catcher Gene Tennants. Batting third, DH Jason Giambi. Batting fourth, first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, third baseman Ron Santo. Batting sixth, center fielder Willie Wilson. Batting seventh, right fielder Ava Blanc. Batting eighth, left fielder Ron Gant. And batting ninth is second baseman Mark Ellis. Let's get it on as we jump into the semifinals here. Lineup for the Sandcats in Game 1, leading off in right field, newly acquired Jose Bautista, former Toronto Blue Jay. Batting second, DH Perry Quaker from the Freebooters. No, that's Woodman. Perry Quaker's from the Moose, my apologies. Batting third, second baseman Juice Jackson, JJ. Batting fourth, center fielder Hank Aaron, he's locked in. Batting fifth, left fielder Ryan Braun. Batting sixth is shortstop Amy Zoner. Batting seventh will be third baseman Sal Bando. Batting eighth, first baseman Brady Anderson in a backup position. And batting ninth is catcher Frank Battery. You can't play online? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that one, boy, but welcome into the stream. Nice to see you again. Get ready for this semifinals matchup. Johnson versus Seaver is a very marquee pitching matchup, all told. Clutch is already active for Batista before one pitch is even thrown. Fastball low, ball one. Purple down and in, that's low, 2-0. Slider down, that's going to be low as well, 3-0. Seamer middle in, Bautista grounds at the first, right at Taters as he had the green light. Mash takes it, 1 down. And you're in the league, oh no. Maybe notify the people that run the league. I think that would be one option. Other than that, I don't have a solvable answer for your problem, unfortunately. It is a darn shame to hear that, though, unfortunately. Perry Quaker is batting second today for the Sandcats. DH hitting 2 for 7 in the postseason, or 4 for 14, 286, 1 homer, 1 RBI. It's fine. I don't know, it doesn't sound fine. It just sounds really disappointing. Change of down, strike called 0-1, especially if you're having fun and actually doing well in the league. That's a real big bummer. Slider up and in, misses, 1-1. Forcing him down and then is low, 2-1. Sees him up and away, way outside, 3-1. Football down and away, foul off, full count. Okay, collector active for Johnson here. Slider down and in, grounded to third. Santo backhands it cleanly. On to first, 2 down. It's pissing you off, yeah, understandable. This is an unforeseen circumstance that is really, really angering. Especially if I was in that position, I would be pissed as well. JJ up next, the second baseman today for the Sandcats, is hitting .312 with 1 homer and 4 RBIs, and he is a maxed out off-speed hitter. Oof. Tough crowd. Two-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way, outside, 2-0. Slider middle of the plate, ripped the short, over the leaping Parks glove into the gap. That'll be extra bases probably for JJ. Gant does get to it and get it in quickly, though, so that will hold JJ to just a single. Good play on that hard hit ball. It's not lag crashing, but unplayable. Yeah, 30 to 20 frames. That is definitely unplayable. Ugh, it just sounds horrible. Batting fourth here for the Sandcats is former Major League home run king Hank Aaron, who's locked in with inside pitch and power versus lefty active, hitting .450 in the postseason with 5 RBIs. That is some very good numbers here for Aaron. Change up the way in the first pitch, pulled foul, 0-1. Forcing him down in the way. Sky to right center, Blanc tracking it into the gap. Gets there to run it down, and that'll end the inning. I definitely thought that was deeper than what it was. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Park, Tennants, and Giambi up against Tom frickin' Seaver, who's beat us twice in the regular season. Can pitch and long-ass route. Agreed. I definitely took the scenic route to that ball.
The shortstop, number 44, Rodney Park.
Park locked in, hitting 6 for 8 in the postseason. He's leading off for 5 for 8 in the postseason. 1 RBI in the first series against Salty. First pitch heater inside from Seaver, 0-1. Seaver got the victory in his first start of the postseason in Game 1 against the Moonstars. He has a 3 ERA, meaning he gave up, I believe, either 3 runs in the entire game or 2 runs in 6 innings. And the answer to that question is 2 in 6 innings. You're up with high, 0-2. Fastball up, ripped by Park down the right field line. That is a fair ball into the corner. That's going to get almost all the way to the fence. Bautista gets it in. We're going to hold. I'm not running on that arm. Leadoff man on for Gene Tennants, the catcher, who's locked in with fastball hitter, hitting .429, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs. Good speed on at first in Park. Dribble down and then chased it, popped up to short. This is an easy play for the shortstop. Making the catch is Zoner, 1 down. Next up, DH Jason Giambi, hitting 4 for 9 in the postseason with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Curveball hangs, turned on by Giambi, deep right center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Cannonball coming at you just out of the reach of the center fielder. And it is another home run for the Giambino, his 3rd of the postseason, just over the wall. It is 2-0 Freebooters. He did. Here's Taters, first baseman, hitting .429 with 3 homers and 6 RBIs. That one kept us in suspense. I actually had to stop after we rounded second just to make sure. I couldn't tell, man. Oh, Seaver tense. Taters is homered in each of the playoff games so far as he chases a fastball out of the zone, 0-1. Chases that down as he breaks the back grounder to short. Zoner makes the play, 2 down. Here's Ron Santo, the 3rd baseman, hitting .357, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, batting 3 for 8. Change up low and away, strike called, 0-1. Santos homered in both games he's played. Grounder to short, 1 hopper. Zoner makes the play, and that ends the inning, 1-2-3 here after the homer. 2 runs in, though, for Giambi's 3rd homer of the postseason. We have the lead to the 2nd. Braun, Zoner, and Bando 2 up. I believe this is the first time we've actually scored off Seaver first. Former Major Leaguer Brian Braun leading off here in the 2nd. Former Brewer. His power versus lefty active, hitting .267, 1 homer and 1 RBI. Feeder inside, blew it by him, 0-1. Slider middle away, that is whiffed through, 0-2. Johnson looking for the punch out here. Forkball down and in. Low, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Line to 3rd, right at Ron Santo, 1 down. Johnson back to neutral. Here's shortstop Amy Zoner, former Nemesis player. Locked in, hitting .385 in the postseason with a homer, 3 RBIs, maxed out inside pitch, and minimal boost from contact versus left-hander as well, active here. Four-seamer up, fouled off late, 0-1. Just trickled back over the inside part of the plate. Forkball down in the way, chased in the dirt, 0-2. Johnson looking for the punch out. Slider up and away. Chased and blooped behind 2nd. Ellis racing out. And it gets over his glove. That's a base hit. Probably could have dove for that, but I didn't know how far out it was. 1 on, 1 down. Here's 3rd baseman Sal Bando, hitting .250 in the postseason with an RBI. Powerless lefty is active here. Slider up on the first pitch. Strike called letters, 0-1. Forcing it down and in. Whiffed on it, 0-2. Change it down the way. Check swing low, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. High, 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it, strike 3. First punch effort Johnson, 2 down. 103 on the gun there. Here's Brady Anderson, former Oriole. Playing first base today, he's locked in, hitting .429 with 2 homers, 6 RBIs. Brady actually never played first base in his major league career. He was strictly an outfielder. But he must have gotten a boost there to his secondary position sometime during the season. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-1. Forkball down, low, 1-1. Slider pin away. Anderson lines it up the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to put 2 on here with 2 down as we keep the inning. The Sandcats keep the inning alive here for the 9-hitter. It's Frank Battery, the catcher. He's 10th, hitting .267 in the postseason with durable active here. Two-seamer middle away on the first pitch. Slow roller to first. Tater's there. Bare hands. Flips to Johnson in time to end the inning. Bottom 2, we're still up 2-0. Wilson, Blanc, and Gant do up. Johnson strands 2 that inning. There's Willie Wilson, center fielder with first pitch Slayer active, hitting 3 for 8 in the postseason, 1 RBI. Chased it in the dirt, bounced badly, 0-1. Change of away, strike called, 0-2. Heater up and in, chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Saver, 1 down. Here's Abel Blanc, the rookie right fielder, hitting 4 for 9 in the postseason with a homer and 4 RBIs. Easy target active here. Fastball middle in, strike called, 0-1. Change up and away, pulled foul out of play, 0-2. Slider up and away is dumped to left center field. That's hanging up though. Braun does not get to it. That is down for a hit. I thought he was going to get there. Blanc on with 1 down for Gant. Left fielder hitting .308 with a homer. 2 RBIs in the postseason. Fastball down in the way. Ash swung through late outside. 0-1. Fastball up. Pulled foul. Out of play by Gant. 0-2. Slider up and away. Dump back up the middle. That soft liner gets in front of the center fielder for a base hit. 2 on, 1 down now as the Freebooters flip the lineup they've sent it to the 9-hitter Mark Ellis. Hitting 1 for 4 in the postseason. He sat out the last 2 games. Getting the start at second base today was Say going to the bench. Slider in there away, 0-1. Heater up and in with late, 0-2. Fastball down in the way. Ellis goes with it down the right field line into the corner, but it's going to hang up for Bautista, 2 down. Flip the lineup here as the RBI chance goes to the top. It's Rodney Park. He's locked in with a single earlier today. He's also scored a run. To deliver another hit. Slider down in the way, low, 1-0. Good take there. Change it down, ripped into the Freebooters dugout as it just got by the on-deck hitter as he didn't even have to move, 1-1. Fastball down in the way with lay, 1-2. Curb up and in, ripped foul, out of play, 1-2 still. Change away, Park out in front, pulls the foul, 1-2. Change it down and in, pulled to right field, another foul ball, still 1-2. Fastball at the knees, late on it, Rodney still fouls it off. Dribble down and in, turned on by Rodney to right field on the line, but that is right at Bautista. That ends the inning. Good at-bat there, but couldn't get a hit to the third. It's 2-0. Bautista, Quaker, and Jackson do up against Johnson as Bautista leading off 0 for 1 today. He's tense. Grounded at the first base his first time up as Johnson's back to neutral mojo after the scoreless second. Change it down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, high and inside, 1-1. Four-seamer middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Slider up and away, chased it, strike 3. Second punch out for Johnson, 1 down. Next up, Perry Quaker, 0 for 1 today. Slider down and in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Forkball at the knees, chop foul, 1-1. Four-seamer up and away, fooled him as he whiffs through it, 1-2. Johnson looking for the punch out again, change up away. Out in front of it, strike 3 swinging. Third punch out for Randy, 2 down. There's Jackson, 1 for 1 with a single today. How many did he have? Yeah, Randy had 5 in the first game. Okay, so he's up to 3 today. Four-seamer up and in, inside, ball 1. Jackson singled his first time up to left center on a slider. Change it down. Grounded hard to short. Park dives to his left, cuts it off as it ricocheted to him off the mound. He makes the play in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Johnson in the third. Bottom three, it's 2-0. Tennant's, Giambi, and Taters. Hard lineup coming up. Tennis leading off, popped out the shortstop his first time up. He's still locked in. Two-seamer inside, strike called, 0-1. Dribble down and then chopped in the hole to short, under the glove of Zoner. That's a base hit in the left. Tennant's his first today. He's 1 for 2. That'll bring up Giambi, who homered his first time up as he got a curveball just out over the right center fence out there in the deepest part of that part of the ballpark. 1 for 1 today. He's up to 6 RBIs in the postseason now. So far, only 2 runs are off his bat. Change it down and in, out in front of it, 0-1. Curveball middle in, turned on by Giambi, into the gap it goes, right center. Run down by Bautista for the first out. I thought he wasn't going to get there, and that's going to double off Tennant's. 2 down, bases empty now for Taters. He's 0 for 1. Unfortunate. Taters had a broken back ground out to short his first time up. Four-seamer is up and away outside. Ball 1. Chased it away on the changeup. 1-1, bad swing. Fastball way whiffed late, 1-2. Fastball down, grounded hard up the third base line, diving his bando to make the stop, and he's going to get plenty of time. That's going to end the inning. Well, now, yes, I was a little ambitious. Really thought that was getting over. To the fourth, it's 2-0. Aaron, Braun, and Zoner do up. Here's Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in, though. Two-seamer down in the way. Inside, ball 1. Or low, actually. That's outside as well. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing strike called. 1-1. Change it middle away. Turned on by Aaron, but he's out in front of it. 1-2. Almost. Actually, it's going to hit the steam wheel up there. Or water reel. 1-2 the count. Slider up and in. Chased it inside strike 3. Fourth punch ever Randy. 1 down. Baited him with it. Here's Braun. 0 for 1. Two-seamer up and in. Chased inside. Ball 0-1 the count. Work ball down below the knees. Taken. 1-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Chopped the second right at Ellis. He'll charge in. Makes the play. 2 down. Base empty for Amy Zoner, who's on fire now after the single her first time up. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off late. 0-1. Two-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Chased it low. 1-2. Slider up and away. High. 2-2. Good eye there from Amy. Change it down in the way. Low and outside. 3-2. Good eye. Work ball down in the way. Chopped up the middle of the short. Park to his left. Cuts it off. Fires across. 1-2-3 inning here for Johnson in the fourth. Bottom four. It's still 2-0. Looking good so far. We have a pitcher's duel. Santo, Wilson, and Blanc do up. Here's Ron Santo. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball up high. Taken above the zone. Ball 1. Slider at the knees, crushed by Santo to right center field. He got all of that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you there in the Freebooters bullpen as it just got over the relievers' heads. Ron Santo delivers his 3rd homer of the postseason, and that makes it a 3-0 game. Not bad, not bad. Nice swing there, Ron. Got around on the slider. Willie Wilson up next. He's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. Chased a high fastball. Seaver once again tense. Change at middle of the plate. Turned on by Willie, but he popped it up to right. Medium deep. Jose makes the catch. 1 down. Ava Blanc up next. 1 for 1 with a single. Slider away. Chased outside on the first pitch to Sky to left. Easy play for Braun. Oh, and he dropped it. Cursed him again. E7 as Blanc turns it into a double. No hit there. Here's Gale. 1 for 1 with a single. Seaver tense. Now Braun is tense out in left field as well. Dribble down in the way. Sky to right center. That's in no man's land. Off the sliding glove of Hank Aaron. Sliding into second safely is going to be Gant. It's a double, 4-0 Freebooters. Being really aggressive, and we take those. Here's Mark Ellis, 0 for 1 today. Flew out to right his first time up. Pick off the second, back safely. Gant's still there. Change it down and then chase, grounded up the third base line. Bando fires the second. Gant's going to get back to third anyway. He deked his ass. Fielder's choice, everybody's safe. Gant being really aggressive on the base paths, and it's working. Here's Rodney Park with the RBI chance again. Flew out to right field his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He stranded 2 in scoring position last time. Let's see what he can do with the runners at the corners. Yes, Bando was a complete jack and idiot that move there. Here you go. Seaver set. Fires. Heater up and away. Caught the corner. 0-1. Nice pitch there. Change up at the knees. Out in front of it. 0-2. Fastball up. Fouled it back again. Rodney's going to do this again. Let's see if he can do it again. Work the count. Heater up and away. Back to Seaver. He doubles off Ellis. Are you kidding me? Oh. I could have bunted there, yeah. Probably should have. Especially with the bunter trade, I should have used it. Still, we got 2 runs in the inning. 4-0 to the 5th. Bando, Anderson, and Battery do up. Yeah, Tom Seaver just got pissed that his defense was doing nothing behind him. Oh, yeah, you don't want to get Tom Seaver angry. When the kid gets angry, that's when you know it's going to be a bad time for you. I think this was his nickname anyway. Heater down and in, blew it by him 0-1. No, that's Ken Griffey. What was Seaver's nickname? Let me look it up here real quick. Tom Seaver. Where are you, buddy? Oh, Tom Terrific in the franchise. Okay. Yeah, Tom Terrific. That sounds better. Well, when Tom Terrific gets pissed, you're going to have a bad time. Forkball down. Low 1-1. Change up at the letters. Pop foul by Bando over the screen. 1-2. You see him in the middle in. Almost fucking gut checked his ass as he gets out of the way. 2-2. Don't want to see that whizzing by you at 99. Slider in the dirt. Bounces. 3-2. We're seeing up and away. Bando grounds it hard to first. Taters there, picks it, makes his to the bag, gets the first out. Here's Anderson, 1 for 1 with a single. He's on fire now as well. Forkball middle of the plate, strike called 0-1, as he wasn't expecting that to be there. Neither was I, honestly. Slider middle away. Anderson fouls it off 0-2 as he's out in front. We're seeing we're up and in. Line to third. Park leaps. That shortstop actually makes the catch. 2 down. Frank Battery up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Change it down. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. We're seeing up and in. Check swing strike called. 0-2. Slider down and away. Just low. 1-2. You see we're inside. Strike 3 called as it fooled him. 4th punch out for Johnson, or 5th punch out. That ends the inning. Bottom 5. It's 4-0 still. Tennant's, Giambi, and Taters 2 up. Here's Tennant's 1 for 2 with a single last time up. He's also popped out. Still locked in. Pass down and then whiff laid. 0-1. Slider down and then hard rip foul. 0-2. Curb up and away is chased. 1 hopper to short behind the bag. Zoner makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Jason Giambi. 2-run homer earlier in the game, and he flew out into a double play last time up. Pass down and away. Chopped in the hold of short. Zoner backhands. Fires. 2 down. Good range from Zoner. Here's Taters. 0 for 2 today. Yet to find a hit. Rounded out the third last time up as that heater's in there at the letters. 0-1. Curveball down and away, pulled on the ground to first over Anderson. Flips to the pitcher in time. 1-2-3 inning for Seaver, his first today. To the 6th, it's 4-0. Bautista, Quaker, and Jackson do up. Here's Jose, 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging last time up. First pitch middle slider, grounded to short. 1 hopper to Park. 1 down. Next up, Perry Quaker, 0 for 2 today. You see him up and in on the first pitch. Skied down the right field line. Blanc ranging over. Near the stands, it's out of a reach. 0-1. Pushing him down in the way. Whiffed on it. 1-2 the count now. Forkball down and in. Low in the dirt. Good block by Tennants. 1-2 the count. Change it up and away. Way outside. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Swung. Oof. Checked it. Full count. Four-seamer down and away. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. 6 punch out for Randy. 2 down in the inning. Here's JJ. 1 for 2 with a single first time up, and he lined out last time up. Forkball down in the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Four-seamer at the knees. Fouled off. 1-1. Two-seamer up. Turned on. JJ out in front. Into that water wheel again. 1-2 the count. Damn, it dinged off it this time. Well, now we know it's made of metal and not the traditional wood that you would find. Understandable. Probably would have caught fire by this point. 1-2 the count. Slider down and in. Grounded up the third base line. Santo there on the backhand. Fires across. 1-2-3 inning here for Johnson in the 6th. Bottom 6th, it's 4-0. Santo, Wilson, and Blanc do up. There's Ron Santo. Solo homer last time up on a slider at the knees. 1 for 2 today. Fastball up with late. 0-1. Slider down. Blooped in the hole to second. Picked by Jackson on a hop. 1 down. Here's Willie Wilson. 0 for 2 today. Flew out to right last time up. He's also struck out once. Fastball up and away. Whiff late. 0-1. Fastball up. Hard chopper foul. Late. 0-2. Slider up and in. Line to right center field. That is going to get down in front of Hank Aaron. That's a base hit. First hit for Willie. He's 1 for 3. Next up, Ava Blanc, 1 for 2 with a single. She also scored a run today. Fastball up and away, whiffed on it. Well, crushed late out of the play, 0-1. Fastball up and away, whiffed late, 0-2. Heater up and in is high, 1-2. Fastball down, hit it in the ground to third, 1 hopper. Bando to second, 1. Jackson to first, double play, that ends the inning. To the 7th, it's still 4-0. Aaron, Braun, and Zoner do up. There's Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out chasing an inside slider last time up. Forkball down in the way, just low. Ball 1. Four-seamer away, outside. 2-0. Two-seamer away. Fouled off. Out of play. 2-1. Little late. Change it down in the way. Check swing outside. No call. 3-1. Slider away, outside, ball 4. First walk for Johnson as Aaron will reach to start the 7th. Here's Ryan Braun, 0 for 2 intense. Two-seamer away on the first pitch, check swing strike, 0-1. Slider at the knees, fouled off. That hung a little high, though, in the middle of the zone, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on by Braun, down the left field line it goes. That's out of play as Gant watches it. 0-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. 6th punch out for Johnson. 1 down. Here's Zoner. 1 for 2 with a single. 7th punch out, actually. Forkball down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Fouled off. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Way outside, 1-2. Slider down and away. Low, 2-2. Change up and away. Skied by Zoner to right center. Blanc going over. She's there for it. Rookie puts it away. 2 down. Johnson up over 90 pitches now. Let's be careful.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 66,
Here's Sal Bando 0 for 2 today. Change it down and in on the first pitch, low and inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. Turned on by Bando, skied to left. Gant back to his right, calling for it. Puts it away, and Johnson gets through 7 shutout innings today, finishing around 95 pitches. Bottom 7, we're still up 4-0. Gant, Ellis, and Park do up against Seaver. Here's Ron Gant, 2 for 2 today. He doubled in a run last time up and is also singled today. Fastball away, strike called, 0-1. Heater away, chased outside, 0-2. Fastball middle away, blew it by him, strike 3. Second punch out for Seaver. One down. Here's Mark Ellis. He's 0 for 2.
Mark Ellis.
Four-seamer away. Strike called. 0-1. Sliders low. 1-1. Out in front of the changeup, up and away. 1-2. Two-seamer fouled back into the screen. Still 1-2 to Ellis. Fastball up. Chop foul. 1-2. Out in front of the changeup, up and in. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Seaver. He's up to 3 today. 2 down. Here's Rodney Park. 1 for 3 with a single.
Rodney Park.
Curveball down and in line to short, right at Jackson. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Seaver in the 7th. To the 8th, it's still 4-0. Anderson, Battery, and Bautista do up as Johnson done after 7 shutout innings. Anderson due to lead off 1 for 2 today with a single, as we're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen. Here comes right-hander Amazo Hayes making his first appearance of the playoffs. Right-hander looking to pitch well today. Let's see if he can get it done. Reverse splits is active, taking down Anderson's hitting ratings despite him being locked in. Curveball middle in. Strike called as it floats in there. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Pulled foul. Out of play by Anderson. 0-2. Got lucky there. Change it down in the way. Taking low. 1-2. Slider middle in. Almost hits him in the gut. 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Anderson check swing. Strike 3 called. First punch up for Hayes. He got the corner. Right through the front door. Here's Battery. 0 for 2. It's also tense. Reverse split still active here against the switch hitting Battery. Batting left-handed for the first time today. Slider inside misses. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Way outside. 2-0. Curveball hangs. Ripped the right field on the line. Blanc over to her right. Makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 today. And tense. Power versus righty and clutch active here. No reverse splits active here for Hayes. Change it down in the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Slider down in the way outside. 2-0. Four-seamer up and in. Strike called. 2-1. Curveball down and in. Low in the dirt. 3-1. Four-seamer down at the knees. Strike called. Full count. Change it down in the way. Chop slow roll over to first. Taters in. Races to the bag himself. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Hayes out of the bullpen. Bottom 8, it's 4-0. Tennants, Giambi, and Taters do up. Here's Tennants. 1 for 3 with a single. Still locked in. Fastball down the middle. Just missed it. 0-1. Fastball up. Whiffed late again. 0-2. Fastball up and in. Line softly to left center. Caught by Zoner. 1 down. Here's Giambi. 1 for 3 today. 2-run homer earlier for Jason. Fastball way hard chopper to short right at Zoner. 2 down. Yeah, we should not chase. Agreed. We're trying not to. Taters up 0 for 3 today. Four-seamer away. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called. 0-2. Slider up and in. Turned on by Taters. Hit well to right center, but that's going to be run down by Bautista. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Seaver. He is through the 8th. To the 9th, it's 4-0. Quaker, Jackson, and Aaron do up. Hayes going for the 2-inning save-ish. Throwing a no-hitter through 4? Maybe. Quaker up 0 for 3 today. Let's check. What was this box score? Yes, yes, yes. At least the last 3 innings, I think. Yeah, I think it's about 4 innings. I think you're right. Clutch active for Quaker here against Hayes. Four-seamer down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Low and outside. 1-1. Change it middle in. Ripped foul. Out of play. 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Second punch up for Hayes. 1 down. Bye-bye, Quaker. Here's Jackson. 1 for 3 with a single today. Four-seamer down. Shia chased it. Grounded to first. Right at Taters. 2 down. Hayes down to the last out. He's locked in. Here's Hank Aaron. Locked in. Inside pitch active. Curveball down and in the dirt. 1-0. Slider up and in. That hung. Fouled off late. 1-1. Four-seamer away. Outside. 2-1. Change up at the knees. Check swing strike called. 2-2. Slider away. Chased and fouled off. Still 2-2. Curveball down in the way. Line back to Hayes. It's through him, thankfully, into center. Thank God it didn't hit him.
Now batting the left fielder, number 88.
Those animations are great. True. We do not have to play Tigers Dead. No, we'll play at Sakura Hills. That's their new home stadium. Here's Braun, 0 for 3 intense today, looking to keep the game alive. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Receiver down and in, check swing, inside, 2-0. Curveball down in the way, chopped at the middle. Ellis dives out of his reach to right center. Runner hangs at second. That's 2 on and 2 down now. Sandcats making it interesting, tying run in the on-deck circle for Amy Zoner. Locked in 1 for 3 today with a single. Seamer up and in. Ripped down the right field line. I forgot she had inside pitch. That's going to be down at the wall for extra base. No, it's just a single. 1 run in. It is 4-1. Tying run coming to the plate. Here's Bando, 0 for 3 intense. Ball down and in is going to be low and inside. Ball 1. Receiver down in the way. Chop to second. Ellis over. Cuts it off. Fires to first. That ends the inning as Hayes does slam the door eventually. Here in the 9th. We take game 1 today, 4-1 the score. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We finally beat Tom Seaver for the first time this year. Batting lines, hitless today for the Cats. Bautista, Quaker, Bando, and Battery. Only RBI on Zoner's single there in the 9th inning. For us, hitless today were Mashed Taters and Mark Ellis. 2-run homer for Jason Giambi, solo homer for Ron Santo, and RBI double for Ron Gant thanks to an error. Tom Seaver, complete game loss. He goes 8 innings, 8 quality innings. He gave up 3 earned runs, 4 total. 8 hits given up, 3 strikeouts, 2 homers. He falls to 1-1. Randy Johnson, 7 shutout innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0. Hayes, 2 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 2 strikeouts. Johnson, your player of the game, followed by Jason Giambi for his homer, and Tom Seaver with his pitching performance. In the complete game lost. Hey, Baseball Dad, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you coming in again. Just took game 1. We're up 1-0. Best of 5. All right, let's see. All right, game 1 for the Heaters and the Crocodons. Heaters will have home field advantage. Crocodons out to the early lead, and they do win a back-and-forth contest in Game 1, 9-6. So the bottom-seeded Crocs are ahead. Here we go, Game 2 on the mound for the Sandcats rookie Punchy Patterson. She's locked in, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.55 whip. And for us, it is rookie Danny Deals, 1-0 with a 3 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Lineup we'll use for Game 2, Blanc leading off in right, Tennant's locked in at catcher, Giambi DHing, Taters 10th at first, Santo batting 5th at third base, Wilson in the center batting 6th, Rodney Park is at shortstop, he's batting 7th, Ron Gant is batting 8th and left, Mark Ellis is batting 9th at second base. Let's go ahead and get it on. Game 2 coming at you. Lineup for the Cats. On fire, shortstop Amy Zoner leads off, followed by tense right fielder Jose Bautista. Then it's locked in left fielder Hank Aaron. Batting 4th, third baseman Joyce Jackson. Batting 5th, locked in first baseman Brady Anderson. Batting 6th is the inserted center fielder Gordon Fruitwell. Batting 7th, DHing today Perry Quaker. Batting 8th, second baseman Orlando Hudson. And batting 9th is tense catcher Frank Battery, as we are ready to go here for Game 2. 2-night games indeed. It's the playoffs. No better time to play. And under the lights. Zoner, Bautista, and Aaron up first against rookie Danny Deals. Here's Zoner on fire, hitting .412 in the postseason so far with a homer, 4 RBIs. She had 2 hits in Game 1, driving in their only run of the game on a 9th inning single because I forgot she had inside pitch like a dipshit. Cut her away, outside, ball 1. Work ball down and away, low 2-0. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off into the Sandcats dugout. 1-2. Or 2-1. Ball down and away. Outside. 3-1. Just stayed outside there. Four-seamer up. Chased and fouled off. Full count. K Collector active for deals. Cutter down in the way. Chop foul. We'll do it again. Apparently that's inside. I don't know. Ball away. Bloop to left center. Sinking quickly. Wilson coming on. Slides. Just can't get there. It's a base hit. Zoner continues her hot hitting. Here's Jose Bautista. He's tense. Right fielder hitless in the first game of the series. Hitting only 143 in the postseason with an RBI. Ball down in the way on the first pitch in the dirt. That's blocked. Ball 1. Pushing her down and in. Fouled off late. 1-1. Cutter middle of the plate. Line to center. That's a base hit. And Jose's first hit of the series here. 2 on, none down to start the game for the Sandcats. Here's Hank Aaron. Left fielder's locked in. Inside pitch active. Hitting 435. 5 home RBIs in the postseason. Cutter up and away high. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Fouled off. 1-1. Pushing down in the way. Aaron chops it in the hole to second. That's going to be a base hit into right field. Zoner holds the third. Base is loaded. None down as Blanc makes a good throw home. Here's Juice Jackson. JJ in the cleanup slot today. Hitting 300 with a homer. 4 RBIs. Him and Deals were teammates on the Jacks before the shuffle draft. Four-seamer up and in. Jammed him. Fouled back. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Jackson takes it. Called strike. 0-2. Four-seamer down and away. Low and outside. 1-2. Cutter down and in. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Deals. 1 down. Next up, Brady Anderson. First baseman locked in. Hitting 412 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Curveball up and away in the first pitch. Anderson checks his swing. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter down and in. Anderson takes it. Strike called. 0-2. Four-seamer up. Fouled off into the screen. 0-2. Work ball down in the way. Check swing. 1-2. He almost went around. Four-seamer down and in. Chase grounded softly to third. Santo there. Bare hands home. Gets the first out. Nice play by Santo. Do or die at the plate. He got it done. Bases loaded for center fielder Gordon Fruitwell with 2 down. No 67 hitter here in the postseason so far. Fruitwell did not play in Game 1 as Hank Aaron was in center field and Ryan Braun was in left. Braun is now tense, so Fruitwell gets to start as Hank Aaron goes back to his natural position at left field. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Work ball down in the way. Strike called. 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Fouled off over the screen. 1-2. Deals looking to get out of the base loaded jam. Curveball down and in. Low and inside. Good hold. 2-2. Cutter middle in. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Swing through strike 3. Second punch out of the inning for Deals. He strands the bases loaded in the first. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Blanc, Tennants, and Giambi do up. The only downside, he threw damn near 30 pitches to do it. Might be a quick night for Deals if that keeps up. But hey, I'll take the bases loaded stranding. Here's Ava Blanc, rookie right fielder, leading off against rookie left-hander Punchy Patterson. Blanc hitting .417 in the postseason with a homer, 4 RBIs, and Patterson's locked in coming into this appearance. Peter up and in, strike called, 0-1. Slider up and in is high, 1-1. Punchy in her first start threw 7 1/3 shutout innings, giving up only 4 hits. She struck out 11. Jesus. All right. Slider down and in, line to short, right at Hudson, or second, 1 down. Gene Tennant's up next. Catcher still locked in, hitting .389, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the postseason. Fastball hitter active here for Gene. Change up in there, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, grounded to second, right at Hudson. 2 down. Base is empty for Giambi. DH homered last game. 2 over 4 runs. He's hitting .385 with 3 homers, 6 RBIs in the postseason. Peter up, strike called, 0-1. Curveball way outside, 1-1. Fastball up and away, whiff late, 1-2. K Collector active for Patterson. Two-seamer away, fouled off. Still 1-2. That was a four-seamer. Jesus. Chased the slider in the dirt. Strike three. First punch up for Patterson. 1-2-3 inning for her. To the second, it's scoreless. Quaker, Hudson, and Battery. Bottom of the lineup up for the Sandcats. Here's Perry Quaker, the DH, hitting 182 in the postseason. 1 homer, 1 RBI. Curveball down on the way in the first pitch. Line to third, right at Santo. 1 down. Orlando Hudson up next. Second baseman, sat out game 1 of the series. He's hitting 091 in the postseason. Person who started at second base in the first game was Juice Jackson, as Sal Bando was at third base, but Bando's now 10th, so Jackson goes back to third, and Orlando Hudson gets the start over Flash Ladar at second base. Forkball up on the first pitch, taken high. Ball 1. Four-seamer middle inside, 2-0. Curveball middle in, check swing strike, 2-1. Cutter down in the way outside, 3-1. Four-seamer middle of the plate, line to right center. Wilson coming on, slides, nice catch, Willie, 2 down. Here's Frank Battery, the catcher. He's tense, hitting 222 in the postseason. He was hitless in the first game, going 0 for 3. Cutter up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in. Check swing low and inside, 1-1. Work ball up, chased it high, 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Chased it outside, strike 3. Third punch effort deals, 1-2-3 inning for him in the second. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Taters, Santo, and Wilson due up. Mash Taters 0 for 4 in the first game. He's tense, hitting 333. 3 homers, 6 RBIs in the postseason. Change away from Patterson, misses, ball 1. Change up. Hit off the end of the bat to right center. That's going to carry to almost to the warning track. Making the catch is Fruitwell, 1 down. Here's Ron Santo, the third baseman, hitting 353. 3 homers, 4 RBIs in the postseason. He had a solo homer in the first game of the series. Third straight game with a home run for Santo. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball up and away, hard chopper to second, right at Hudson. 2 down. Next up is center fielder Willie Wilson. First pitch Slayer active, hitting 364 with an RBI in the postseason. He went 1 for 3 at the plate in game 1. Curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Changed away, pulled foul into the dugout, 0-2. K collector active for Patterson. Heater up and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch up for Patterson, 1-2-3 inning for her. To the third, it's still scoreless. Zoner, Bautista, and Aaron due up. Here's Zoner, 1 for 1 with a single to lead off the first. She was thrown out at home in that inning. Forkball hitting the hole to first. Diving Taters to make a nice catch. 1 down. Attaboy Mash. Making love to the glove at first. Here's Jose Bautista. Right fielder tense. 1 for 1 with a single in the first as well. He was stranded at third base. Forkball down and in. Low. Ball 1. Receiver down in the way. Strike call. 1-1. About the knees. Fouled off. 1-2. Cutter inside. Chased it. Strike 3 off the tenants. His glove as it goes to the backstop. He fires the first. Thank God for a short backstop as he is out. 2 down. Fourth punch effort deals. Here's Hank Aaron. 1 for 1 with a single today. They would sell that into his chemistry type. Nope, they did the exact opposite. They crashed and burned. They dumped out of it, actually. Oof. Four-seamer down and there on the first pitch. Check swing strike called. And it's not just him. Almost everybody else on this has a trait for that as well in that category. So they really mismanaged this team. Curveball fouled off into the dugout. 0-2. Cutter down. In the dirt. 1-2. Forkball down and away. Low. 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. Chase grounded off the glove of Deals behind the mound. Park barehands and fires in time to get the slow-footed Aaron, and that ends the inning. Bottom 3 were still scoreless. Another 1-2-3 inning for Deals. Park, Gant, and Ellis due up. Park leading off, hitting 500 in the postseason, 1 RBI. Lined into a double play, his final bat of the first game. Here inside misses, ball 1 to Patterson. Slider away is a strike, 1-1. Change of middle of the plate. Turned on by Parks. Sky to right, but that's going to die. Bautista there. One down. Here's Gant hitting .375 in the postseason. 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Patterson's still locked on fire now as that change of fastball. Changeup's in there. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Line to short. Right at Zoner. 2 down. Base is empty for Mark Ellis. Second baseman hitting .143 in the postseason. Slider up and in. Dump to right field. Base hit for Ellis over the diving second baseman. First hit today for the Freebooters. Patterson down the locked in. Keeps the third inning alive for Ava Blanc. Over 1 today.
Number 66, Ava Blanc.
Change it down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball away. Foul off. 0-2. Runner goes. Heater up. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Third punch out for Patterson. That ends the inning. To the fourth, it's still scoreless. Jackson, Anderson, and Fruitwell due up.
Now batting.
Here's JJ 0-1 today. Yeah, Deals had 4 in the first game as well. Okay. Curveball up and away in the first pitch to his old teammate. Jackson pops it up to left center. Wilson ranging over. He'll call off Gant and put it away. 1 down.
Now batting, the first
Next up,
baseman,
Brady Anderson. He's 0-1 today. Still locked in.
Anderson.
Cutter up on the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Four-seamer middle in. Chop, slow roller. Under deals his glove. Ellis bare hands behind him and fires. 2 down. Nice play.
Now batting,
Tires the speedy Anderson. Here's Fruitwell 0-1.
Gordon Fruitwell.
Forkball down and away. Low and outside. 1-0. Cutter up and away. Middle of the plate. Hung. Hit well to left. Back to the fence. Gant leaps over his glove as it's off the high wall. That'll be extra bases here. A double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25. Henry
Next up, Perry Quaker. He's 0-1 today. DH is tense. Four-seamer down and in. Low and inside. Ball 1. Curveball down and away. Check swing outside. 2-0. Cutter up and in. Strike called. 2-1. Forkball up and away. Way outside. 3-1. Four-seamer down and in. Check swing low. Ball 4. First walk for Deals. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Orlando Hudson 0-1.
Orlando Hudson.
Four-seamer down. Broken back grounder to third right at Santo. He'll tag the runner, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, we're still scoreless. Tennant's, Giambi, and Taters due up. Here's Tennant's 0-1 with a ground out. His first time up the second.
Gene Tennis.
Change up. Hard chopper through the middle base hit. Tennant's gets the location right as he'll be on with a leadoff knock in the fourth. He's locked in again, and that'll bring up the 3-hitter. It's Giambi 0-1. Struck out swinging his first time up.
Jason Giambi.
Easy jumps active for Patterson. No speed at first, though. Curveball up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down. Ripped hard at the first base line. Just foul. 0-2. Fastball up. Chased it high. Strike 3. Fourth punch up for Patterson. 1 down. Here is Mash Taters 0-1 and tense.
Mash Taters.
Curveball up. Hangs. Grounded to second. It heads into first one. Or to second one. Zoner to first. Double play. That ends the inning. She is just lights out right now. Patterson is feeling it. To the fifth, it's scoreless. Battery, Zoner, and Bautista due up. Good old-fashioned pitcher's duel.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
Here's Frank Battery 0-1 today and tense. Receiver down in the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Battery grounds at the second. Ellis to his right. Backhands. Makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting,
Here is Zoner 1-2 with a single. She's locked in.
Zoner.
Curveball up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. It floats in there. 0-1. Deals now locked in. Cutter down and away. Whiffed on it. 0-2. Receiver up and away. Fouled off into the screen. 0-2. Work ball down and away. Ground to the third. 1 hopper. Santo cuts it off. Fires to first. 2 down.
Now batting,
Here's Bautista 1-2 with a single. He is tense.
Jose Batista.
Curveball down, in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in, line to left center, Wilson over. 1-2-3 inning for deals in the 5th. Bottom 5, we're still scoreless, halfway home, folks. Santo, Wilson, and Park due up. Here's Ron Santo, he's over 1 today. Go out his first time up as that slider's down and away low, ball 1. Change it down. Santo crushes that deep center field. He got some carry to it, but back there at the fence is Fruitwell, 1 down. Here's Willie Wilson, struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First Slayer active. Curveball away, pulled foul, 1. Fastball down and in, strike called, 0-2. Nothing you can do about that one. Fastball up, chase, grounded in to hold a short. Zoner fields it cleanly, in time, 2 down. Base is empty for Park, he's 0 for 1. First pitch slider down on the way, low, ball 1. Slider low in there, 1-1. Curveball hangs, chopper in the hold, a second base hit for Rodney, our second hit today. 2-out knock, keeps hitting alive in the 5th for us. That is going to bring up the 8-hitter Ron Gann, he's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. Or no, I'm thinking of someone else, okay. Four-seamer middle in, strike called, 0-1. Slider down the way, hit up the middle off the end of the bat. Diving Hudson to make the stop. Fires the first. Late infield single for Gant. 2 on, 2 down. RBI chance for Mark Ellis. He singled his first time up. Patterson down to Lockton Mojo. Let's see if Mark can deliver. He dumped one to right field last time. What can he do this time with 2 on? Curveball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Curveball up, lined at the middle, over the diving Hudson's glove. That's a base hit. Runner coming around third. We're going to try it. Here's the throw from Fruitwell. Late. RBI single for Ellis as Park scores 1-0 Freebooters as we break through. Here's Ava Blanc, 0 for 2 today. Runner still at the corners as Patterson's still locked in, but she's no longer bulletproof. Slider middle in. Just didn't get around on it. Skied to center. Right there, easy one for Fruitwell. That ends the inning. I was hoping he'd drop it. To the 6th, we do take the lead on the 2-out knock by Ellis, 1-0. Aaron, Jackson, and Anderson. Hard to line up against Danny Deals, the rookie. There's Hank Aaron, 1 for 2 with a single today. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. That has crushed the left center, but Wilson there, forward on the liner, 1 down. God, lucky there. Whew, wipe the sweat. Here's JJ, 0 for 2. I saw that light up red. I'm like, oh no, here we go. Cutter down on the first pitch, misses, ball 1. Receiver down, also low, 2-0. Bless you, Danny. Forkball hangs, fouled off, 2-1. Curveball down, line at the middle, base hit for JJ. Puts him on with 1 down. Oh, careful down there. Here's Anderson, 0 for 2. He's locked in. Push him repping in. Anderson fouls it into the screen, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Chased it low and outside in the dirt, 0-2. Work ball down and in. Anderson whiffs through it, strike 3. Punch out for Deals, 2 down in the inning. There's Fruitwell, 1 for 2 with a double. That's Danny's 5th today. Cutter away in the first pitch, whiffed on it outside, 0-1. Work ball middle in, chased inside, 0-2. Four-seamer up, fouled off, still 0-2. Ball down in the way, fouled off, still 0-2. Cutter up and in, high and inside, almost hit him in the chin, 1-2. Four-seamer down and in. Grounded up the third base line, jammed him. Santo backhands, fires the first. That ends the inning. Deals with 6 shutout innings so far. Bottom half we go. Tennants, Giambi, and Taters due up. Here's Tennants, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. He's locked in again. Change up, ripped foul. Waited on it, but still early, 0-1. Fastball middle in, whiffed on it, 0-2. Slider down, Tennant's cracks it dead center field on the contact swing. Did he get it? At the wall, off the fence. Fruitwell gets it in, but it is a double for Tennant's. Just missed a home run. Lead off man in scoring position though for Giambi. Let's get that insurance run home any way we can. Slider down in the way. Giambi just missed it. Skied it off the end of the bat to left center. Easy one out there for Aaron. One down. Here's Mashed Taters. He's 0 for 2 today. Currently tense. Curveball down. Dumped up the middle. Base hit. Going to third. Runner coming around. Tennant's will hold. He doesn't run well. Runners at the corners. One down after the single by Taters. His first hit today. Here's Ron Santo. 0 for 2. Looking to drive it in. Come on, Ron. Slider down and in. Inside and low. Ball 1. Fastball up late on the whiff. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Skied by Santo to left field. Heading for the high wall. There at the fence. Playing it off the fence is going to be... And he missed it. He missed it. Taters coming around third. Aaron misplays it. It's a 2-run double. 3-0 Freebooters. He was ready for the carom and he still flubbed it. Here's Wilson 0 for 2. That damn wall out there on left is unpredictable, man. We'll take it any way we get it. 2-run double there for Santo. 3-0. Here's Wilson. Pass, change up and in. Ripped hard foul. 0-1. Almost hit him with the fastball as he ducks back. 1-1. Change up inside. Hard rip. 1-2. Fastball up and away. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Second punch out for Wilson today. Fifth so far for Patterson. Here's Park. 1 for 2 with a single. Checksman change up high and inside. Ball 1. Patterson down to neutral. Heater up. Lined up the middle. Right at zoner, though, holding the runner. That ends the inning. To the 7th, it is 3-0. Quaker, Hudson, and Battery due up. I saw the little... I did look that way, didn't I? I saw the little hesitation when he, looked back at the wall. And I'm like, oh, that's a sign. He's going to see it off the wall. Here's Quaker 0 for 1 with a walk. Deal's going to start the 7th here after 6 shutout innings. Forcing him at the knees. Fouled off into the screen. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Chop foul. 0-2. Cutter middle of the plate. Got lucky there. 0-2. Sometimes better to be lucky than good. Forkball middle in. Line down the left field line. Fair ball into the corner. That might be extra bases. Gant gets to it quickly. It'll be just a single to start the 7th. Here's Hudson 0 for 2 today. Work ball down on the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Receiver down and in. Grounded to short right at Rodney. He'll flip the second. 1. Ellis to first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down, bases empty for Battery. Pardon me. He's 0 for 2. Receiver up and away in the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Curve ball up and in. Inside. 2-0. Receiver down at the knees. Chops low roll to third. Santo racing in. Bare hands and fires. Gets him at first. 1-2-3 inning for Deals, including the double play. 7 shutout innings for the rookie. Bottom half we go. It's 3-0. Gant, Ellis, and Blanc due up. Probably going to be done for Deals. There's Gant 1 for 2 with a single. And he will be done. He's at 90 pitches. Looking for some more insurance. Slider down in the way. Crushed by Gant. Right center field. Did he get enough? Back at the fence. Looking up. Fruitwell leaping. Cannonball coming at you. The exact same spot Giambi hit his in game 1. Second homer of the postseason for Gant. It is 4-0. There's the insurance. She is human indeed. Here's Ellis. 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI. Slider away outside. Ball 1. Oddly enough, our 9 hitters hitting better against her than most of the top of the lineup. And he took offense to that slider inside. Almost drilled him. 2-0. Curveball middle in. Turned on by Ellis. Hit well over to left field. over the high wall, cannonball coming at you. He says, okay, you throw at me, I take your yard. It's only fair. Indeed. First postseason homer for Mark Ellis. It's 5-0 Freebooters. Back-to-back jacks. Oh, yeah, he took a whole shit ton of offense. Here's Blanc, 0 for 3. Patterson now tense. Fastball way whiffed late by Blanc, 0-1. Slider hangs. Dumped off the end of the bat to right center. Just missed it. That's a base hit, though. Still nobody out as the first 3 batters all reach. Here's Tennant's 2 for 3 with the double last time up. He's also singled. Locked in. Fastball hitter still active. Change it down and in. Chased. Fouled off. 0-1. He's geared up for the heater. Fastball up. Whiff late. 0-2. Heater up away. Chased at strike 3. 6th punch up for Patterson. 1 down. Here is Giambi. 0 for 3 and tense. Chased it inside on the heater, 0-1. Chased it high on the heater, 0-2. Okay, let's calm it down. Or not, chase a slider this time. Back-to-back case for Patterson. She's at 7 now. Here's Taters, 1 for 3 with a single. Still tense. Change it down and in, out in front, 0-1. Curveball down and in, almost hit him in the foot. Taters gets out of the way. 1-1. Patterson getting wild now. Heater up, whiffed on it. 1-2. Heater up and in. Line through the middle, base hit. Taters is second today. He's 2 for 4. 2 on, 2 down. He's back to neutral mojo finally. Here's Ron Santo. 2-run double last time up. He's 1 for 3. And that'll do it for Punchy Patterson. Rookie goes 6 2/3 today, striking out 7. She gives up 5 total earned runs, a couple homers. 12 hits, no walks. She's currently in line for the loss. Let's see if Bale Bozer can get us out of it. Lefty coming in here, former lefty specialist. Screwball inside, misses, ball 1. Screwball up and in, fouled back by Santo. He's laid, 0-1, or 1-1. Slider down, dumped to the gap right center field. That could be extra bases. 1 run is going to score easily as Blanc comes around. Coming to third, Taters. He'll hold. It is a double for Santos. 6-0 Freebooters. That run is charged to Patterson. Here's Willie Wilson. Switch hitter batting right-hander for the first time today. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch Slayer active. Slider up and away. Dumped to right center off the end of the bat. This should get an out. Fruitwell there makes the catch. That ends the inning. 3 runs in the inning, starting with 2 leadoff back-to-back homers from Ellis and Gant. To the 8th, it's 6-0. Zoner, Bautista, and Aaron do up as deals done here after 7 shutout innings. Zoner 1 for 3 with a single. We're going to the bullpen. Coming up out of the bullpen, it is going to be Elaine Munstar making her 2nd appearance. She appeared in the simulated portion of Game 2 in the Sawtee series. She threw 3 scoreless innings in relief of Danny Deals, actually earning herself the save. She's giving up 2 hits and striking out 3. Whip at 0.67 and ERA at 0, facing Zoner first. Amy with 1 hit today as that first pitch fastball's outside, 0-1. Seam up and away, check swing outside, 2-0. Seam up and away, Zoner lines at the first, just fair, and that is into the corner as well. Blanc gets to it and gets it in, but it is a leadoff double for Zoner. Here's Jose Bautista, 1 for 3 with a single last time up. First pitch curveball down and away, low and outside. Ball 1. 2-seamer down, just low, 2-0. Curveball hangs, strike called with the letters, 2-1. 4-seamer up and in, jammed him to third. Santo there, cuts it off, fires, 1 down. Runner still at second. Here's Hank Aaron, 1 for 3 with a single. 2-seamer up and away in the first pitch, way high, ball 1. 4-seamer middle away, fouled off, 1-1. Ball down and away, low and outside, 2-1. 2-seamer up and away. Aaron fouls it off early, 2-2. Ball down and away. Chased, fouled off, 2-2. 4-seamer up and away. Fouled off late, still 2-2. 2-seamer up. Line to right center. That is going to get down for a hit. Wilson over, cuts it off. Gets to it quickly, gets it to the cutoff man, but the run will score on the RBI single by Aaron. It is 6-1. Munstar now tense. Here's JJ, 1 for 3 with a single. Pressing with the knees on the first pitch as he takes a called strike at the knees on the check swing. Munstar was also a former teammate of Jackson before the draft, as they were also on the Jacks together. Two-seamer down in the way, or middle away, skied to right center. Blanc over. Makes the catch, 2 down. 2 down for Munstar, back to neutral. Here's Brady Anderson, 0 for 3. Four-seamer up on the first pitch. Chased, hit well to right center, though, into the gap. Wilson giving chase. Lays out for it just over his glove off the fence. This could be an RBI double. Coming around third is the runner. He will score. Aaron is in. RBI double for Anderson. It is 6-2. Here's Fruitwell, 1 for 3 with the double. Curveball up and away on the first pitch. Fruitwell takes his strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called, 0-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chased and blooped to center. Wilson racing in. Gets there, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8 we go. It's 6-2 as the Sandcats get on the board. Double by Anderson and a single by Aaron. Park, Gant, and Ellis 2 up. Rodney Park leading off. 1 for 3 with a single here against Bozer. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch screwball down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Change up inside. Missed it out in front, 0-2. Heater up and in, hit back through the middle. RBI leadoff single here for Park. Actually, no one's on base. Runner at first, none down for Gant. Solo homer last time up. He's also singled, 2 for 3. Change up and away high, ball 1. Runner goes. Fastball up for a strike, throw down. Late, stolen base for Park, his first of the postseason. 1-1 the count to Gant. Heater up and away late on it, 1-2. Oh, it's a cricket. Thought it was that fucking millipede again. Just saw something scurrying across the floor. It's a fucking cricket. Well, good for him. At least he won't bother me. Slider inside, whiffed on it, strike 3. That bothers me, though. 1 down. Here's Mark Ellis. Solo homer last time up after almost getting beaned. He's gotten 2 singles as well, driving in 2 runs today. Change up and away. Hard chopper through the middle. Base hit for Ellis. Park coming around third. He will hold. Runners at the corners with 1 down. Ellis now 4 for 4 today. Here's Ava Blanc, 1 for 4 with a single. Change of hangs on the first pitch, way out in front of it, 0-1. That would have been gone. Switch hitter batting righty for the first time today as well. Pass by middle in, jammed her down the right field line. That is going to be foul. 0-2. Runner goes. Slider middle in, popped up to short. Easy catch there. No infield fly, though. Zoner puts it away. 2 down. There's Tennants, 2 for 4, double and a single today. No longer locked in. Struck out last time up, though. Slider up, hangs, chopped through the middle, base hit. Tennants delivers another RBI. Coming in is Gant. It is 7-2. Or Park comes in, actually. Here's Giambi. He's pissed, 0 for 4 today, and tense. It's really getting to him out there, and he's not even stimulated to help himself out. Screwball up and away. Strike called. 0-1 is Bozer tense. Fastball up and away. Chase dumped over third. Base hit for Giambi. His head's going to get down. Ellis rounding third. He's going to try it. Here's the cannon from Aaron. Laid. RBI single for Giambi. It's 8-2 as Ellis had the speed boost thanks to being locked in. Here's Taters. 2 for 4. 2 singles today. Finally back to neutral mojo. Screwball up and away. Line to the gap left center field. That's carrying well off the fence. Extra bases for Taters. Aaron gets it in. Giambi coming around third. Here's the relay throw from Zoner. He's going to be dead at the plate, but it is RBI double for Taters. 9-2 the score to the 9th. Quaker, Hudson, and Battery due up. 3 in the inning for us. Here's Quaker. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Forcing up on the first pitch. Fouled back into the screen. 0-1. Curveball away on the first pitch. Next pitch grounded softly to third. Santo bare hands on the charge. 1 down. Next up is Hudson, 0 for 3 today. 2-seamer up and in. High, ball 1. Seamer down. Chased it, 1-1. Ball down in the way. Outside, 2-1. 2-seamer up. That's popped up behind second. Park over for it. Rodney calls for it as Ellis will watch him. 2 down. Last out here in game 2 is Frank Battery, possibly. He's 0 for 3 in tenths. First pitch curveball hangs. Fouled off early, 0-1. Forcing up and away. Pop foul, out of play on the left side, 0-2. Sandcats down to their last strike. 2-seamer up and in. Chased and skied to right. Blanc barely has the move as she's now in a step. Makes the catch, 1-2-3 ninth inning for Munstar. Freebooters take game 2, 9-2 the score. We are up 2-0 on the Sandcats. Looking for the sweep. Cheers. Well, we had to sit through 4.5 scoreless innings before we got on the board, as we finally proved that Punchy Patterson is in fact human. Batting box scores hitless today for the Sandcats: Hudson and Battery. RBIs for Aaron on a single and Anderson on a double there in the 8th inning. For us, hitless today Willie Wilson. 3 RBIs today for Ron Santo. He had a 2 RBI double, I believe, and an RBI single. Mash Taters had an RBI double. Giambi had an RBI single. Tennants had an RBI single as well. Gannon an RBI solo homer, and Mark Ellis had a solo homer and an RBI single as well. Taking the loss, rookie Punchy Patterson, 6 2/3. She gives up 12 hits, 6 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 2 homers. She falls to 1-1. Bozer an inning in the 3rd, giving up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and a strikeout. For us, Danny Deals 7 quality innings of shutout ball. He gives up 6 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He improves to 2-0 in the postseason. Elaine Munstar 2 innings in relief, giving up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Mark Ellis is the player of the game with his 4-hit day, followed by Danny Deals with the pitching performance, and Ron Santo with his 2 doubles, driving in 3 runs. And with that, we now have a 2-game lead here on the Sandcats in the series, 1 victory away from the sweep, and moving to the league championship finals. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, who will take game 2 for the Heaters and the Crocs? Heaters out to the early lead again. It's another back-and-forth contest, but this time the Heaters will come out on top as they split the first 2 games, 1 game apiece at Red Rock Park. Series will now shift to the Motor Yard for 2. Or no, the new Whackers Wheel. That's right. Whackers Wheel Stadium. That's right. The Crocodiles got a new stadium. Motor Yard got transferred to the Overdogs. Freebooters looking for the sweep here at Sakura Hills, the new home of the Sandcats, as they took that from the Moose. On the mound for us, rookie Dr. Cornice, 1-0 with a 1.29 ERA and a 1 whip. And on the mound for the Sandcats, it'll be Vern Turnburner. No record, a 1.42 ERA and a 0.79 whip for the former Moonstars, number 3. Lineup for game 3 here, leading off locked-in second baseman Mark Ellis, then locked-in catcher Gene Tennants, batting third baseman Ron Santo, batting fourth is first baseman Mash Taters, batting fifth left fielder Ron Gant, batting sixth DH Ron Say, batting seventh center fielder Ava Blanc, batting eighth right fielder today Juanita Hernandez, as Wilson goes to the bench, and batting ninth at shortstop Charlie Lopez, as he'll get the start over Rodney Park, thanks to Ace Exterminator. Let's get it on. Lineup for the Sandcats in Game 3. Zoner locked in at short, followed by Bautista, Tenson right. Aaron locked in and left batting third. Jackson at third, batting fourth. Anderson at first base locked in, batting fifth. Fruitwell in center again, batting sixth. Ryan Braun is DHing today. He'll bat seventh. Orlando Hudson again at second base will bat eighth. And Frank Battery once again will bat number 9 at catcher. He is tense. All right, Game 3. This will be the last game of this episode no matter what, win or lose. Let's see if we can get the sweep, and if not, we'll play again next episode. Ellis, Tennants, and Santo due up. Mark Ellis leading off locked in, 455 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs in the postseason. Got both those RBIs and the homer last game, actually. Went 4 for 4 as he'll face Vern Turnburner with the mid-boost elite changeup. Former Moonstars number 3 pitcher, 1.42 ERA and 0.79 whip. Turnburner in his first start got a no decision. He gave up 1 run in 6 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Batting average against 174, not bad. Heater in there, first pitch, 0-1. That's low on the 2-seamer, 1-1. Changeup up, ripped down the left field line, fair ball as Mark Ellis gets it past Juice Jackson on the dive. It's going to be, and it's misplayed by Aaron in left field. It is a double for Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis is now on one. Here's Gene Tennant's catcher locked in still. Hitting .435, two homers, 5 RBIs. Driven one on a double in the last game. Curve up and away, slider up and away, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Fastball down, chased at 0-2. Fastball up, dumped over the first baseman. Leaping is Anderson to make the catch. He's going to double off Ellis at second. Brady Anderson just made a great defensive play. That is unfortunate. There's Ron Santo, the third baseman. 3 RBIs in the last game as he had 2 doubles. Takes a 2-seamer down and then low, ball 1. Out in front of the changeup at the knees, 1-1. Fastball up, whiffed late, 1-2. Slider inside, jams Santo to center. Easy sky ball for Fruitwell, and that ends the inning. It looked promising there with the leadoff double, but then a leaping double play by Anderson killed all the momentum. Bottom 1, Zoner, Bautista, and Aaron up against Dot DeCornis, the rookie. There's Amy Zoner, locked in for .29 average, 1 homer, 4 RBIs. DeCornis in her first start in the postseason went 7 innings of 1-run ball. 1.29 ERA, 1 whip, got the victory. Struck out 7 with 7 hits given up. Batting average against .269. Facing Zoner, locked in. Hitting .429 in the postseason with a homer. A couple RBIs as that heater's outside. Strike called, 0-1. 4 RBIs to be exact. Change it down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Zoner whiffs on it, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Line to second, right at Ellis, 1 down. Here's Jose Bautista. He's tense. Right fielder had 1 hit last game, hitting 160. 1 RBI in the postseason. Curveball down and away in the dirt, ball 1. Forcing the middle in, inside, 2-0. Two-seamer middle away, grounded to short. Lopez charges, makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Hank Aaron. Left fielder has singled in a run in game 2. It was one of their only 2 runs that game. Locked in, hitting .444. Now 6 RBIs in the postseason. Change up and away in the first pitch. Check swing high. Ball 1. Forcing me down and away. Crushed by Aaron deep to center field. Carrying well. Blanc retreating. Lays out for it. Nice diving catch by the rookie on the warning track as she comes to a stop right in front of the fence. Blanc laid it all out and saved extra bases. To the second, it's scoreless. Taters, Gant, and Say do up. Got to put that on the highlight reel. Here's Taters. First baseman hitting .391, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Fastball at the knees, late on it as Taters fouled off, 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed him in this hole to short. Zoner makes the play, 1 down. Here's Ron Gant, left fielder, hitting .400 in the postseason with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. He had a solo shot last game. He also drove in another run on a double. Changeup inside misses, ball 1. That changeup is in there at the knees this time, 1-1. Chase the heater in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball down in the way, grounded off the end of the bat to second. Hudson charges, 2 down. Base is empty for Ron Say, the DH, who sat out the last 2 games. Hitting .429 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs in the postseason. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-1. All 3 of those homers and 7 of those RBIs came back in game 1 of the playoffs against the Sawteeth. He had a 3-homer game. And then he drove in his second run in game 2 against the Sawteeth. 0-1. Slider down and in, grounded to short. Easy play for Zoner. 1-2-3 inning here for Turnberner. Bottom 2 were scoreless. Jackson, Anderson, and Fruitwell do up. Here's JJ, third baseman, hitting .292 with a homer, 4 RBIs. This is the first starter in our rotation that was not a member of the Jacks. Our first pitcher, not a member of the Jacks, that Jackson has seen since game 1 of the series. Because DeCornis is a hot corner member before the draft. First pitch curveball, 1 hopper to short. Lopez fields cleanly, 1 down. DeCornis locked in. Here's Brady Anderson. First baseman made a nice leaping catch in the first inning. He also doubled in a run last game, the other of the 2 runs the Sandcats had. Hitting .381 in the postseason, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, outside. Ball 1. Slider down and in. Anderson rips it foul, 1-1. Forcing down and in. Whiffed on it low, 1-2. Change it down in the way. Low, 2-2. Good take there. Two-seamer up and away. Fouled off by Anderson. He's late. Ball down and in. Chop foul. Still 2-2. Four-seamer up and in. Check swing high. Good take. 3-2. Slider down in the way. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still full. Change it down and in. Anderson fouls it off again. Still full. Two-seamer down in the way in the dirt. Chased it. Strike 3. Picked by Tennants on to first. First punch out for DeCornis. 2 down. Here's Gordon Fruitwell. Center fielder hitting 105 in the postseason. Four-seamer up on the first pitch. Fouled off late. 0-1. Slider down and in. Chop, slow roll to short. Lopez races in, bare hands and fires. 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis in the second. To the third, we're scoreless. Blanc, Hernandez, and Lopez do up. As Ava Blanc, rookie is neutral, hitting .353, 1 homer, 4 RBIs in the postseason. First pitch changeup away, strike called from Turnberner, 0-1. Fastball down the way, crushed by Blanc down the right field line, but she's late. Had the distance, foul, 0-2. Slider middle in, turned on by Blanc to left center, hit pretty well. That's got some carry, but it's going to die at the warning track. Fruitwell makes the catch, 1 down. There's Juanita Hernandez, the right fielder, her first appearance since Game 2 of the Salty series. Hitting .375, no homers or RBIs. Two-seamer up and away outside, ball 1. Fastball middle in, line at the middle, base hit for Juanita, our second hit today. She's on with a 1-out knock in the third. Jammed her, but she pushed it through the infield. Here's Charlie Lopez, the shortstop. He hasn't played since Game 1 of the Salty series. Ace Exterminator active, hitting .500 in the postseason. Batting at 2 for 4. Fastball high, ball 1. Heater away outside, 2-0. Fastball up and away, line to second, right at Hudson, 2 down. Good rip by Lopez. Here's Mark Ellis, doubled his first time up and then was doubled off in the first inning. He's locked in. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and away late, 0-2. Slider chased, slow dribbler off the right side of the mound. Turnberner there, makes the play that ends the inning. Scoreless inning for the Freebooters in the third. Bottom 3, Braun, Hudson, and Battery. Bottom of the lineup up against DeCornis. There's Ryan Braun, the DH, hitting .263, 1 homer, 1 RBI in the postseason. Ball down in the way in the first pitch. Braun chops it back to DeCornis, who fields it. 1 down. There's Orlando Hudson, the second baseman, hitting .067 in the postseason. Two-seamer inside, line to second. Ellis dives to his right, picks it on a hop. Nice play, Mark. On to first in time, 2 down. There's Frank Battery, the catcher. He's tense, hitting .182. No homers or RBIs here in the postseason. Four-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Change it down in the way, just low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, inside, 2-1. Four-seamer middle in, line to center, Blanc back a step. Makes the catch, another 1-2-3 inning here for DeCornis. To the fourth, we're scoreless. Tennants, Santo, and Taters do up. There's Gene Tennants, the catcher. 0 for 1 today. He lined out into a double play last time up. Check swing inside on the two-seamer, 0-1. Change up at the knees, out in front, 0-2. Out in front of the changeup away, strike 3. Punch out for Turnberner. 1 down, here's Ron Santo. He's 0 for 1 today. I believe that's Turnberner's first today. It is. Two-seamer up and away, chased, 0-1. Change up inside, rip foul, 0-2. Heater up, chased the strike 3. Back-to-back case for Turnberner, 2 down. Here's Mash Taters, 0 for 1. Four-seamer up and away outside, ball 1. Fastball down the way, line to left field, base hit for Taters as he'll drop that in front of Aaron. That 2-out single keeps the inning alive in the fourth. Here's Ron Gann. He's 0 for 1 today.
Ron Gann.
Fastball middle in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, line foul, 0-2. A little late on it. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. Third punch out of the inning for Turnberner. That ends it. Bottom 4 were scoreless. Zoner, Bautista, and Aaron do up. Here's Amy Zoner, 0 for 1 today, still locked in.
Number 45, Amy Zoner.
Two-seamer middle away in the first pitch. Line to left field softly. Gant racing in. Slides off his glove. That'll be the first hit today for the Sandcats. Zoner on to lead off the 4th. Next up going to be Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 today.
Number 91, Jose Batista.
Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Bautista checks. Swing. Strike called. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Bautista pops it up behind short. Lopez out and shallow left. No call for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in. Flew out to dead center in the warning track his first time up, and it was robbed of extra bases by Ava Blanc. Four-seamer up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Low. 1-1. Curveball down. Chop foul. 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Chased high. Dumped to right. Sinking quickly. Hernandez gets to it, though. 2 down. Still at first is Zoner. Here's JJ. 0 for 1.
Baseman, number 19, Jose Jackson.
Two-seamer up and down the first pitch inside. Ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way. Check swing strike. 1-1. Changeup inside. Turned on. Hit well to left center. Gant retreating. Runs it down in the gap to end the inning. To the 5th, we're still scoreless. Say, Blanc, and Hernandez do up. Another good old-fashioned pitcher's duel, boys and girls. Strap in.
Now batting,
Here's Say. He's 0 for 1.
number 1.
Flew out left center his first time up. Four-seamer inside. Misses. Ball 1. Slider low. 2-0. Fastball up and away. Chased it. 2-1. Four-seamer. Two-seamer down in the way. Whiff late. 2-2. Slider away. Say hits it off the end of the bat on the line. Right at Bautista. 1 down.
Now batting, the center
Here's
fielder,
Ava Blanc.
number
0 for 1 today.
66, Ava Blanc.
Flew out to left center first time up. Four-seamer away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider at the knees. Line through the middle base hit. Blanc's first hit today. She's 1 for 2. Our 4th today as a team. Runner on. 1 down. Here's Juanita Hernandez. Singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1.
Hernandez.
Change up and away. Strike called. 0-1. Turnberner gets ahead. Fastball up. Line to first. Right at Anderson, who misses the tag on. No, he got the tag as he smacks Blanc on the back of the helmet. That is his second double play. This time it's unassisted. Bottom 5 are scoreless. Anderson, Fruitwell, and Braun do up. Here's Anderson, 0 for 1 today.
First baseman, number 9, Brady.
Four-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Curveball down and in. Low and in. 1-1. Two-seamer up and in. Anderson check swing. Strike called. 1-2. Slider up and away. Chased. Popped up to the mound. Right behind it. DeCornis is there. 1 down.
Now batting,
Here's Fruitwell for 1.
fielder, number 47, Gordon.
Change it down in the first pitch. Chased low. Chopped foul. 0-1. Pushing down and in inside. 1-1. Slider up and away. Loop down the first base line. Over the lunging Taters' glove. 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Line to second softly. Ellis there. 2 down. Here's Ryan Braun, the DH, over 1 today.
Ryan Braun.
Ball down and in on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Middle. Line to second. Right at Ellis. 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis in the 5th. To the 6th, we're still scoreless. Lopez, Ellis, and Tennants do up.
Now batting, the short
Leading off, Charlie Lopez, 0 for 1 today.
Charlie.
Lined out his first time up. Slider in there at the letters. 0-1. Screwball high. Fastball high misses. 1-1. Fastball up and away late, 1-2. Fastball up, line to left center field. That is going to be down and could be extra bases for Lopez. Just getting to it is Fruitwell. Digging for second, Charlie. He'll beat the throw. Leadoff double here for Charlie. First extra base, second extra base hit of the game. Here's Mark Ellis. 1 for 2 with the double. He's still locked in. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Jammed by Ellis to right field on the line. Right at Bautista. 1 down as will hold at second. That's a very good arm in right. Here's Tennant, so for 2. Still neutral. Out in front of the changeup, middle in, 0-1. Was looking fastball. Fastball up, line to the hole into right field. That's a base hit. Holding at third is Lopez. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Cut by Anderson on the throw. There's Santo, 0 for 2. Ron looking to drive us home. Come on, Ron. Pitch out, nothing doing on the check. They were worried about the squeeze play. Out in front of the changeup, middle in, 1-1. Screwball hangs, line to left field, base hit for Santo, and that'll drive in the first run of the game. First and second, 1 down, 1-0 Freebooters. There's Mash Taters, 1 for 2 today with a single. As coming in to score there was Charlie Lopez. Santo at first, Tennant's at second, 1 down. Here's Taters. Turnburner no longer locked in. Changeup hangs, turned on by Taters, but out in front, 0-1. It definitely would have been gone. Fastball down, line foul on the left side, 0-2. Chased it high on this fastball, strike 3. Fourth punch up for Turnburner, 2 down. Here's Gann, 0 for 2. Fastball up, whiffed high, 0-1. Chased it. Fastball up and in, chased it again, 0-2. Change up down, fastball down the way, missed it, strike 3. Fifth punch out for Turnburners. He gets back-to-back Ks to end the 6th. Santo, though, drives in the first run of the game on a single. 1-0 to the bottom of the 6th. Hudson, Battery, and Zoner due up. Here's Lando Hudson, 0 for 1 today, intense. Forcing the middle in on the first pitch. Line to short. Lopez dives. Nice catch to his left. 1 down. Making love to the glove there. Shortstop. Here's Frank Battery. First pitch curveball hangs. Fouled off. 0-1. Two-seamer middle away. Line to grounded hard to short. Under Lopez's glove into left center. Second hit of the game for the Sandcats as Battery on with 1 down. Top lineup coming up behind him. It's Zoner who singled her last time up. She's 1 for 2. Still locked in. Four-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Runner goes on the hit and run. Fouled off. 0-1. Change up and away. Strike called. 0-2. No hit and run that time. Slider away. Outside. 1-2. Ball down in the way. 1 hopper to short. Lopez flips the second 1. Ellis the first. Double play. You love to see it. To the 7th. We're still up 1-0. Say, Blanc, and Hernandez due up. Here's Ron Say, 0 for 2 today. It's flown out twice. Slider up, taken high, ball 1. Change up outside on the check, good hold, 2-0. Turnburner locked in again after back-to-back Ks to end the 6th. That slider is high, misses, 3-0. Change up away, strike called, 3-1. Change up and in, rip foul, full count. Out in front of the changeup, strike 3. Third straight punch up for Turnburner. He's up to 6. 1 down. Here's Ava Blanc. 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball away. Whiffed on it. 0-1. Screwball down and in. Line hard to left, but right at Aaron. 2 down. Base is empty for Juanita. 1 for 2 with a single. Screwball. Changeup inside. Misses. Ball 1. Two-seamer up and in inside. 2-0. Changeup down. Pulled up the third base line. Diving is Jackson to make the stop. He'll fire to first. Just in time to get Juanita. 1-2-3 inning in the 7th. Bottom 7. It's still 1-0. Bautista, Aaron, and Jackson due up. Part of the lineup coming up. Here's Jose Bautista 0 for 2 today. Grounded into a double play last time up, or fielder's choice. Or was it a line out? Who knows? One of the above. Two-seamer down and in. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Forcing him down in the way. Low and outside. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Inside. 2-2. Change it down. Low. 3-2. Full count offering. Two-seamer up and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. Second punch effort to Cornice. 1 down. Here's Hank Aaron 0 for 2 today and still locked in. First pitch curveball down in the way. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Fouled off. 0-2. Change it down in the way. Line at the middle. Base hit. Third hit today for the Sandcats. Aaron on with a 1-out knock here in the 7th. Here's JJ 0 for 2. Four-seamer middle in. Check swing strike. 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way. Line down the right field line. Foul. 0-2. Four-seamer down and in. Chased it low. Strike 3. Third punch effort to Cornice. 2 down. Aaron still at first for Brady Anderson. He's 0 for 2 and no longer locked in. First pitch change it down in the way. Low and outside. 1-0. Curveball middle in. Skied to right. Hernandez over near the line. Therefore at medium deep. Makes the catch and that ends the inning. Another 0 for DeCornis. To the 8th, it's still 1-0. Lopez, Ellis, and Tennant's due up. Need some insurance, boys. Let's go. Here's Charlie Lopez. Doubled last time up and scored later in the inning. He's 1 for 2. Jason locked in turn burner again. Of course, two-seamer inside misses. Ball 1. Fastball low. 2-0. Fastball down in the way. Chased it. 2-1. Changed away. Pulled off the end of the bat to left. Easy catch for Aaron on the liner. 1 down. Here's Mark Ellis. 1 for 3 with a double. Just changed away. Strike called. 0-1. Slider middle in. Popped up to center. Easy play out there. Medium deep for Fruitwell. 2 down. Base is empty for Tennants. 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer middle of the plate. Or screwball. Skied to left center. Therefore, Aaron called off by Fruitwell. Easy catch. 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. Bottom 8, it's 1-0. Fruitwell, Braun, and Hudson do up. Here's Gordon Fruitwell 0 for 2 today and tense. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Slider up and away. Fruitwell pulls it to right on the liner. Hernandez retreating back. Makes the catch. 1 down. Braun up next. He's 0 for 2. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Whiffed on it. 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Check swing. 0-2. Slider away. Outside. Nowhere near the zone. 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. High. 2-2. Change bit the knees. Grounded hard through the middle. Base hit. 5th hit today for the Sandcats as that runner's on with 1 down. Here's Hudson, 0 for 2, intense. Pinch hitting for Hudson is Sal Bando, the third baseman, hitting 188 in the postseason with an RBI. I believe he was hitless in game 1 of the series here. Sat out last game. The corner starting to tire now, approaching the 80 pitch mark on the day. Slider down and in, check swing low, ball 1. Seamer up and away, popped up behind the plate. Will that stay in play for Tennants? Yes, it will. 2 down. Runner still at first for Frank Battery. 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Pinch hitting for him. First baseman Perry Quaker hitting .214 with a homer and an RBI. Quaker started each of the first 2 games of the series. Coming off the bench now with the clutch trait. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Chopped hard to short. Lopez dives out of his reach into left center. That is a base hit. Long cuts it off. Runner digging for third. Relay throw coming in is late. Runners at the corners. 2 down. Here's Zoner. 1 for 3 with a single. Locked in again. Cornice at 80 pitches now. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Outside. No call. 2-0. Slider down and away. Fouled off. 2-1. Change up and away. Check swing strike called. 2-2. Four-seamer away. Outside. 3-2. Runner at first is off with the pitch. Curveball down in the way. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Tennants looks to run her back, fires to first. That ends the inning. DeCornis with the shutout through 8. She is at 5 punch-outs now. Or 4. To the 9th, it is 1-0. Looking for some insurance. Harder lineup coming up. Santo, Taters, and Gant. Santo leading off 1 for 3 with a strikeout today. He has, however, an RBI single. So far, it's the only run. Defensive sub for the Sandcats. Backup catcher rookie Cozy Spooner coming on. He'll replace Quaker. Juice Jackson will slide over to second as Bando stays in the game at third base. Turnburner still locked in here, trying to get through the 8th. Get through the 9th. Screwball outside. Ball 1. Slide up and away. Chop foul. 1-1. Fastball middle in. Jammed him. 1-2. Late on it. Fastball up and in. Popped up behind third. Foul territory. Bando giving chase. Dives and gets there. 1 down. Nice play. Here's Taters. 1 for 3 with a single today. Come on, Mash. Change up in there. 2-seamer in there. 0-1. Fastball middle plate. Missed it. 0-2. Slider down. Chop to second. Slow roller. Jackson the first. 2 down. Base is empty for Gann. 0 for 3. Slider down and then Gant crushes it. Left center field. I don't think he got it. Going back to the warning track is Fruitwell. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 9. We're still up 1-0. DeCornis going to start the inning. Bautista, Aaron, and Jackson due up. I mean, she's earned that much at least. 1 runner. She's out, though. Here's Jose Bautista. 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once. Currently tense. First pitch change up down and in. Low and inside. 1-0. Four-seamer down in the way. Line to right center field. That is down for a hit. Leadoff man on here in the 9th, as that'll do it for DeCornis. 8+ shutout innings so far for DeCornis as Aaron steps in. 1 for 3 with the single. Still locked in. DeCornis done. She gives up 6 hits today. No earned runs. Runner first, her responsibility. 5 strikeouts today. Or 4 strikeouts. Not a bad outing for the rookie. Could not have asked for more. Gonna go to the bullpen here. We're going to go to Mazo. Hey, wait a minute. Who's up? It's righty. Who's up? Line up. Righty, lefty, righty. Bunch of righties. Okay. Righty's up right now. That's not going to do me any good. So we got to go to the best man out of the bullpen. We got to go to our best reliever. Most consistent one all year. Mazo Hayes. Pitched in game 1 through 2 innings, scoreless. Can he do it again? Or did he give up 2 runs? I don't know. I hope he didn't. I don't think he did. Did he? He gave up 1 run. Okay. Looking to slam the door in the 9th. First pitch curveball down. Chop foul late. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Check swing outside. Good hold. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Chop to first. Taters over. Fires to second. 1. Lopez back to Taters. Double play. You love to see it. And that will close the line on DeCornis. She'll have 8+ shutout innings. 2 down. 1 out away from advancing to the championship finals. Last chance is Juice Jackson. JJ. Off-speed hitter active. Max boost. He's tense. Four-seamer up and down the first pitch, high and tight. Ball 1. Curveball hangs. Jackson checked his swing. 1-1. Floated in there. We got lucky. Not going to lie to you. Slider down and away. Chased it low. 1-2. Down to their final strike. Four-seamer up and away. Popped it up to second. Ellis is there. Calling for it. Hayes slams the door in the 9th, and the Freebooters sweep the Sandcats, winning Game 3, 1-0 in a pitcher's duel. We're going to the league finals. We have swept both of our opponents so far in the playoffs. The team that was very inconsistent all year has gotten consistent when it matters most. 1-0 the final score. Hitless today for us, Gant and Say. So only RBI today. RBI single from Ron Santo. On the other side for the Sandcats, hitless today, Jackson, Anderson, Fruitwell, Hudson, pinch hitter Bando, and Cozy Spooner, who didn't get to bat. No RBIs for them today. They only managed 6 hits. All of them off of DeCornis. Pitching lines, DeCornis, the rookie, double D, 8+ shutout innings, 6 hits given up, 4 strikeouts. She gets the win, proving the 2-0. Mazo Hayes gets the save, 1 inning in relief. First save of the postseason. Turnberner, complete game loss, 9 innings given up, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, a quality start. He falls to 0-1. Second Sandcat started to throw a complete game loss behind Tom Seaver in game 1. Turnberner gets the player of the game nod for his complete game. DeCornis, the runner-up, and then Hayes with his pitching. It's all pitchers. And then Hayes with the save in the 3 slot. So we have swept. We will be in the finals. Will we play the Crocs or will we play the Heaters? Series is right now tied at 1 game apiece. We'll see who comes out on top as they move to Whacker's Wheel. Or Whacker's... Is it called Whacker's Wheel? Let me see. Does that actually come up if we look at the team? Oh, yeah, it will. Let's just change the team. Let me do that real quick. Oh, look, they're right there. Look at that. It is Whacker's Wheel. Okay, I was right. Whacker's Wheel. All right, let's see who we're going to play in the finals. Game 3 here. Pitchers duel. Heaters win 2-0. They are 1 win away. They take the lead. Crocs rally and force Game 5 back at Red Rock. 4-3 the final in Game 4. Heaters out to the early lead. They win 5-2. The Heaters will be in the finals against us. Freebooters versus Heaters. Who's going to come out on top? It'll be a battle, and they go 5. So they don't have their number 1 pitcher. They have Bert Blyleven, who's, I believe, their number 2. Don Sutton's their 3. Lavelle's their 4. And then Slayer, their ace, doesn't pitch till Game 4. For us, it'll be number 1, then number 2, number 3, and then number 4, with Johnson ready in a Game 5 if necessary. I think we have the advantage in the pitching rotation rest-wise. So 2 versus 3 matchup, we have home field advantage. So first 2 games will be at Lafayette Corner, and Games 3 and 4 will be at Red Rock Park. Game 5 will be at Lafayette Corner. Preview of the Game 1. On the mound for the Heaters, their number 2, Bert Blyleven. Reverse splits and elite curveball active, 1-0 with a 2.38 ERA and an 0.53 whip. For us, on the mound, Randy Johnson. K collector, elite slider, 1-0 with a 4.63 ERA and a 1.54 whip, coming off a quality start in Game 1 of today's episode. And Hernandez is juiced. Oh boy. Lineup we use for Game 1. Juanita will lead off in right field, juiced, followed by Blanc in left batting second, Giambi batting third, DHing. Then it's Taters batting 4th at first base, Santo at third base batting 5th, Willie Wilson in center batting 6th, Gene Tennant's batting 7th at catcher, Bradley Park batting 8th at shortstop, and batting 9th will be Mark Ellis at second base once again. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. We have swept the Sandcats out of the playoffs, winning by scores of 4-1, 9-2, and 1-0. We have gone 6-0 so far. Next episode, we enter the finals. First episode, if necessary, our first episode will be the first 3 games of the series, and then the episode after that, if necessary, will be the finale of that series, and then the episode after that will be the off-season. That's the plan right now for this team, and then we will be able to go back to all 3 of our series at once. Can we get the job done in the League Championship Series next time out? Tune in to find out. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. I know it was a long one today. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. If you haven't already, over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down here in the description below if you want to come over and watch these games live before they're posted, and or follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.